There are two things that I think that great leaders need to have: empathy and perspective. And I think these things are very often forgotten. Leaders are so often so concerned about their status or their position in an organization, they actually forget their real job. And the real job of a leader is not about being in charge, it's about taking care of those in our charge. And I don't think people realize this, and I don't think people train for this. When we're junior, our only responsibility is to be good at our jobs. That's all we really have to do. And some people actually go get advanced educations so that they can be really good at their jobs, accountants or whatever, right? And you show up and you work hard, and the company will give us tons and tons of training how to do our jobs. They'll show us how to use the software. They'll send us away for a few days to get trained in whatever it is that we're doing for the company. And then they expect us to go be good at our jobs. And that's what we do. We work very hard. And if you're good at your job, they'll promote you. And at some point, you'll get promoted to a position where we're now responsible for the people who do the job we used to do, but nobody shows us how to do that. And that's why we get managers and not leaders. Because the reason our managers are micromanaging us is because they actually do know how to do the job better than us. That's what got them promoted. Really what we have to do is go through a transition. Some people make it quickly, some people make it slowly, and unfortunately some people will never make that transition at all. Which is we have to go through this transition of being responsible for the job and then turning into somebody who's now responsible for the people who are responsible for the job. And as I said before, one of the great things that is lacking in most of our companies is that they are not teaching us how to lead. And leadership is a skill like any other. It is a practicable, learnable skill. And it is something that you work on. It's like a muscle. If you practice it all the days, you will get good at it and you will become a strong leader. If you stop practicing, you will become a weak leader. Like parenting, everyone has the capacity to be a parent. Doesn't mean everybody wants to be a parent, and doesn't mean everybody should be a parent. Leadership is the same. We all have the capacity to be a leader. Doesn't mean everybody should be a leader, and it doesn't mean everybody wants to be a leader. And the reason is because it comes at great personal sacrifice. Remember, you're not in charge, you're responsible for those in your charge. That means things like when everything goes right, you have to give away all the credit. And when everything goes wrong, you have to take all the responsibility. That sucks, right? It's things like staying late to show somebody what to do. It's things like when something does actually break, when something goes wrong, instead of yelling and screaming and taking over, you say, try again. When the overwhelming pressures are not on them, the overwhelming pressures are on us. At the end of the day, great leaders are not responsible for the job. They're responsible for the people who are responsible for the job. They're not even responsible for the results. I love talking to CEOs and say, what's your priority? And they put their hands on their hips all proudly and say, my priority is my customer. I'm like, really? You haven't talked to a customer in 15 years. There's no CEO on the planet responsible for the customer. They're just not. They're responsible for the people who are responsible for the people who are responsible for the customer.
All right, welcome everyone to this introduction of the Delta Scholars Health Leadership Fellowship Program at California State University, Long Beach. This fellowship is designed to develop future professionals in the healthcare sector by offering comprehensive training in key areas such as management, analytics, and leadership. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Dr. Jeremy Ramirez, and I am the co-director to this program alongside Dr. Erliana. So thank you for tuning in today, and please allow me to walk you through this overview of this tremendous transformative program. Here are our meeting objectives, which include understand the program overview, identify curriculum structure, identify program benefits, familiarize ourselves with program timeline and deliverables, and yes, we do have a call to action at the end of the presentation. So let's begin with an introduction to the program. Starting with the program purpose, the primary aim of the Healthcare Leadership Fellowship is to cultivate future leaders in healthcare, transforming managers into health process, practice, and thought leaders. This program is designed to provide participants with a thorough grounding in management, policy analysis, analytics, and leadership techniques. Our goal is to ensure that fellows are equipped to tackle the complex challenges of the healthcare environment and drive meaningful change in their organizations and communities. Now, as for program objectives, the objectives of the fellowship are multifaceted. We seek to enhance the strategic decision-making abilities of our fellows, fostering their leadership potential and encouraging innovation, or should I say innovative thinking, within the healthcare sector. The curriculum is designed to develop critical skills that are essential for effective leadership, including strategic planning, ethical decision-making, and innovative problem-solving. Now, our target audience, this fellowship is targeted at early to mid-career healthcare professionals who are eager to advance their leadership skills. The program is ideal for those looking to make a significant impact in healthcare delivery and practice. Whether you're a clinician, administrator, healthcare manager, this fellowship will provide you with the tools and knowledge needed to elevate your career and contribute to the improvement of healthcare systems. So moving on to the next slide, here we're going to explore the curriculum structure of the Healthcare Leadership Fellowship. The curriculum is designed to provide a comprehensive educational experience combining core and elective courses with a practical capstone project. Beginning with the core modules, our core modules are the foundation of the fellowship, offering courses on essential topics such as healthcare management, policy analysis, leadership strategies, and healthcare innovation. These modules are designed to equip fellows with the critical knowledge and skills that are needed to navigate and lead within the healthcare industry effectively. Then we have elective courses. So in addition to our core modules, fellows can choose from a variety of elective courses. These electives allow for specialization in areas of interest, such as healthcare data analytics, healthcare finance, or global health. This flexibility ensures that each fellow can tailor their educational experience to align with their career goals and interests. And you will see this on the application for the program. We do ask for applicants to agree to commit to enrolling in a certificate program beyond their traditional degree program at CSULB. Now, this can be a minor or a certificate program offered at CSULB or another college, but we do want to ensure that our fellows are specializing in an area of their interest. Moving on, we also have a community service component where the program will facilitate multiple opportunities for meaningful community service, approximately 100 hours over the duration of the entire program, which spans 18 months. Then we have a capstone project. The capstone project is a cornerstone of the fellowship, providing fellows with the opportunity to apply their learning to a real-world healthcare challenge. This project integrates the knowledge and skills acquired throughout the program and allows fellows to demonstrate their ability to lead and innovate in a practical setting. So the curriculum structure of the Healthcare Leadership Fellowship is designed to provide a balanced and comprehensive educational experience, preparing fellows to take on leadership roles in the healthcare sector. By combining core modules, elective courses, and a practical capstone project, we ensure that our fellows are well equipped to drive positive change in healthcare. Now, the scoping letter is a critical component of our fellowship projects. It serves as a foundational document that defines the project's scope, objectives, and deliverables, ensuring alignment between fellows and the client organization. Now, the purpose of the scoping letter is to clearly outline the project's scope, objectives, and deliverables. This ensures that both the fellows and the client organization have a mutual understanding of the project goals and expectations. It is a key step in establishing a clear and structured approach to the project. The scoping letter will include a problem statement, project objectives, deliverables, timeline, and responsibilities. Each of these components plays an essential role in defining the project's parameters and ensuring that all parties are on the same page. As for importance, the scoping letter is vital as it establishes clear expectations and serves as a reference throughout the project. It guides the team's efforts and interactions with the client, helping to keep the project on track and align with the defined goals. Next, we're going to discuss the work plan, which provides a detailed roadmap for project execution. The work plan outlines the tasks, timelines, and responsibilities necessary to achieve the project goals. Now, as for the purpose of the work plan is to provide a clear and structured approach to project execution. It outlines the tasks, timelines, and responsibilities, ensuring that the project progresses in an organized and efficient manner. As for components, the work plan includes a timeline of activities, milestones, resource allocation, and risk management strategies. Each of these components is essential for keeping the project on track and ensuring that all team members are aware of their roles and responsibilities. As for importance, a well-structured work plan is critical for efficient project management. It facilitates team coordination and helps track progress towards achieving project goals. By providing a clear roadmap, the work plan ensures that all team members are aligned and that the project stays on schedule. Moving on to the storyline. So the storyline framework is an important aspect of our fellowship projects. It helps structure the project's findings and recommendations into a compelling and coherent narrative. Now, the purpose of the storyline framework is to organize the project's findings and recommendations into a logical and compelling narrative. This helps ensure that the information is communicated clearly and effectively to stakeholders. The storyline includes key findings, supporting evidence, implications, and recommendations presented in a logical sequence. By structuring the information in this way, the storyline makes it easier to convey complex ideas and persuade decision makers. Now, as for the importance, a clear and coherent storyline enhances communication with our stakeholders. It helps ensure that the project's findings and recommendations are understood and acted upon, making it an essential tool for successful project delivery. Now, the midterm and final written deliverable presentations are key milestones in our fellowship projects. These presentations provide opportunities to communicate progress and results to our clients, ensuring alignment and demonstrating the project's value. Now, the midterm presentation is an interactive session with the client to review key findings, discuss implications, and outline next steps. It includes a PowerPoint presentation and a detailed progress report. This presentation is vital for obtaining feedback and ensuring that the project is on track. The final presentation is a comprehensive presentation of the project's final findings and recommendations. It is supported by a detailed report and any additional materials requested by the client. This presentation is the culmination of the project, showcasing the results and demonstrating the project's impact. Now, as for its importance, these presentations provide critical touch points for feedback, ensuring alignment with client expectations, and they demonstrate the project's impact and value. They are essential for maintaining effective communication with the client and ensuring the successful delivery of the team project. Now, this slide focuses on the learning outcomes of the Healthcare Leadership Fellowship. Our program is designed to ensure that fellows develop essential skills and knowledge that will empower them to lead effectively in the healthcare sector. Now, leadership skills. Fellows will develop strong leadership skills, including team management, strategic planning, and effective communication. These skills are critical for driving organizational success and leading teams in complex healthcare environments. As for policy and decision making, graduates will be able to analyze and influence healthcare policies and make informed decisions that enhance organizational performance. This outcome ensures that fellows can navigate and impact the regulatory and policy landscape of healthcare. Then we have innovation and change management. The program will prepare fellows to lead innovation and manage change within healthcare organizations. They will be equipped to implement new strategies and technologies to improve patient outcomes and operational efficiency. Now, on this slide, we introduce the fact that we have experienced faculty and mentors who will play a vital role in the Healthcare Leadership Fellowship program. Their guidance and expertise are key components of our program's success. So the fellowship features a diverse faculty with extensive experience in healthcare leadership, management, and policy. Our faculty members bring a wealth of knowledge and real-world experience to the program, ensuring that fellows receive top-quality education and training. Fellows are paired with industry mentors who provide guidance, support, and insights from their own professional experiences. These mentors help fellows navigate their career paths and apply their learning to real-world challenges. And then we have guest lectures. So the program includes guest lectures from prominent leaders in healthcare. These guest lectures offer fellows exposure to a wide range of perspectives and expertise, enriching their educational experience and providing valuable networking opportunities. Now, with that being said, networking is a critical component of professional growth and career advancement. So this slide highlights the various networking opportunities that are available to fellows in the Healthcare Leadership Fellowship Program. So fellows will join a network of healthcare professionals, alumni, and industry leaders. This network provides valuable connections for career advancement and professional development, helping fellows build relationships that can support their career goals. Now, the fellowship includes opportunities to attend and present at healthcare conferences and seminars. These events foster professional development and knowledge exchange, allowing fellows to stay current with industry trends and best practices. And as for collaborative projects with peers and industry partners enhance learning and create opportunities for practical application of skills. These projects allow fellows to work closely with others, share knowledge, and gain hands-on experience in tackling real-world healthcare challenges. Now, here we're going to provide an overview of the CSULB Leadership Academy, which is a key component of our Healthcare Leadership Fellowship Program. The Leadership Academy offers specialized training and development opportunities designed to enhance leadership skills and competencies. So let's talk about the purpose. The CSULB Leadership Academy aims to develop high-potential leaders by providing advanced training in leadership, communication, and strategic thinking. The Academy is dedicated to fostering the next generation of leaders who can effectively navigate and impact the healthcare sector. Now let's talk about core components. We have leadership workshops. So these are intensive workshops focused on key leadership topics such as emotional intelligence, conflict resolution, and team dynamics. These workshops are designed to provide practical skills and tools that fellows can apply in their professional roles. Guest speakers. The Academy features talks and seminars from renowned leaders in healthcare and related fields. These sessions offer valuable insights and inspiration, helping fellows learn from the experiences and perspectives of successful leaders. Mentorship program. Fellows are paired with experienced mentors who provide guidance, support, and career advice. The mentorship program is designed to help fellows navigate their leadership journey and achieve their professional goals. Then we have experiential learning. The Leadership Academy emphasizes experiential learning through real-world projects, case studies, and simulations. These hands-on activities allow fellows to apply their learning in practical settings, enhancing their leadership capabilities and preparing them for future challenges. Now, on this next slide, we outline the application process for the Healthcare Leadership Fellowship Program. Our aim here is to provide a very clear and straightforward path for prospective fellows to apply and join our program. So let's talk about eligibility criteria. Applicants must be enrolled in a degree program within the Department of Healthcare Management. That includes both bachelor's level students and graduate level students, including our traditional or accelerated programs. All applicants must hold a minimum GPA of 3.6, although I'll mention that exceptional cases will be considered, so please visit our application to explain more or to include the GPA. We also require that applicants commit to enrolling in a kind of certificate track, including it can be healthcare data analytics, finance, human resources, etc. These can also be certificate programs that are within CSULB or outside of CSULB. It's really up to the applicant's choice. We just want to make sure that the student is coming out strong in terms of their academic studies, and that they have a structured specialty that they can definitely, that will add value to their experience and the experience of their teammates while participating in the leadership program. We also ask that applicants must demonstrate potential for leadership and impact in the field, and this is evident through your statement of purpose, or the personal statement, which is at maximum of 500 words within the application. So for application materials, required materials will include a resume and a statement of purpose, and you'll be able to access the application through a Google form, and I'll explain more about that in just a moment. But these materials help us in assessing each applicant's qualifications, experience, and potential for success in the program. So let's talk about the selection process. The selection process involves a review of applications, interviews with faculty, and I believe we made a change that we will not be conducting interviews this year. Perhaps only on rare occasions will we ask for a follow-on interview. But in addition to a review of the applications, we will assess the candidate's leadership potential and commitment to healthcare improvement. This comprehensive process ensures that we are able to select the most promising candidates for our fellowship. Now on this slide, we're going to discuss the benefits of joining the Healthcare Leadership Fellowship Program. Our program offers numerous advantages that will enhance your professional and personal development. Let's talk about skill development. Fellows will gain advanced skills in leadership, management, and policy that are directly applicable to their professional roles. These skills will enable you to navigate complex healthcare environments and lead effectively. Career advancement. The fellowship enhances career prospects by providing credentials that and experience that are highly valued in the healthcare industry. Graduates of our program are well prepared to take on leadership roles and advance their careers. Personal growth. Through structured team-building activities, the program fosters personal growth by challenging fellows to think critically, lead effectively, and innovate continuously. We believe this personal development is essential for becoming a well-rounded and effective leader. Let's now discuss the next steps for those who are interested in applying to the Healthcare Leadership Fellowship Program. So please take a moment to mark down these important dates. The application window will open on October 15th, and it will close on November 7th. Selection decisions will be announced by November 25th, and the program's start date will be this upcoming spring semester. And how to apply? Please visit our online application through Google Forms by clicking on the link on this slide. And here is an overview of the 18-month fellowship program timeline. We start by holding information sessions such as this one and inviting interested and qualified students to apply to the next cohort, which will take place. These information sessions are during the fall of this year, and our next cohort will begin in this upcoming spring. So we plan to select and assemble a total of 2 teams for this upcoming cohort, which will include 4 students in each team, including 1 graduate student in healthcare management who will serve as a team lead, as well as 3 high-performing undergraduate students. Each team will partner with 1 professional organization to address a real-world business case, which would need to be outlined prior to us assigning students, and we are actively in discussion with partnering organizations, so more to follow on our partner organizations for our upcoming cohort. Now, I'll walk you through a little bit of the graphic here, and let's begin on the left-hand side for month 0, and keeping in suit with our beach theme, you'll notice that everything here is in beach terminology. So at month 0, we have the shoreline, and that's in the current semester, the fall semester, and that's where we begin by accepting applications, making acceptance decisions. Accepted fellows will then select their or let us know which certificate program that they are interested in. This stage for month 0, the shoreline, it's really where land meets the ocean, and that's marking the beginning of your journey. So let's move from month 0 to months 1 through 3. We call this phase the low tide. So admitted fellows will participate in an orientation. During this time, they will be introduced to the program structure, meet the faculty, and connect with their peers. This foundational phase also includes the beginning of core coursework, focusing on essential topics like healthcare management, policy analysis, and leadership strategies. Just like the low tide, this phase initiates the steady flow of the educational journey. Moving to months 4 to 6, which is our seashell gathering phase, fellows will have the opportunity to choose elective courses based on their specific interests and career goals. These electives allow for specialization in areas such as data analytics, healthcare finance, human resources, global health, etc. Additionally, this period marks the start of initial project planning for your capstone projects, where fellows will begin to outline the scope and objectives of their projects. This stage represents the gathering of seashells, symbolizing the collection of knowledge and planning elements. Moving to months 7 to 9, this is called the breakers phase. We conduct a mid-program review to assess each fellow's progress. This involves feedback sessions with faculty and mentors to ensure that they are on track. Alongside this review, fellows will continue with their core and elective coursework to deepen their knowledge and skills. Much like the breakers, which are waves that break upon reaching shallow water on the shore, this phase includes critical assessments and adjustments. Moving to months 10 to 12, which is our wave phase, these months are dedicated to the intensive execution of the capstone projects. Fellows will actively implement and develop their projects, applying their learning to real-world challenges. Regular mentorship sessions during this period provide ongoing guidance and support. So similar to a wave, this phase sees the application of accumulated knowledge into more substantial action. Moving to months 13 to 12, which is our swell, fellows will focus on finalizing their capstone projects. This includes completing their work, refining analyses, and developing final recommendations. We also offer presentation skills workshops to help fellows prepare for their final presentations. The swell represents long, unbroken waves that have traveled a great distance from their origin, or put it into other words, the growing intensity and focus as projects are nearing completion. Moving to months 16 to 18, this is our high tide. So in this final phase, fellows will showcase their capstone projects. They will present their work to faculty, mentors, and industry partners, demonstrating the impact of their projects. The program concludes with a graduation ceremony and networking events, celebrating the fellows' achievements and providing opportunities to connect with healthcare leaders and alumni. This high tide represents the highest level that the sea reaches during the tide cycle, or the peak of the fellows' journey. Moving to month 18, this is the delta phase, and it is the conclusion of the program when our fellows become deltas. So delta can mean a few different things, but in keeping with our theme and in beach terminology, a delta is a landform that forms at the mouth of a river where it deposits sediment as it flows into a standing body of water like an ocean or lake. In the context of this fellowship program, delta symbolizes a point of convergence where all the efforts and knowledge accumulated throughout the program come together, marking the conclusion and transition into new phases of your career. Now, at the bottom of the timeline, we see continuous experience, which can be thought of as currents. Throughout the program, fellows will engage in continued training, receive regular guidance and mentorship, and have routine check-ins with organizational contacts to ensure steady progress and support. These ongoing efforts are like the currents, and they are continuous. They're continuous and directed movements of seawater generated by various forces that help shape and guide their path. So this structured timeline ensures that our fellows are well equipped with the knowledge, skills, and experience that are needed to achieve this program's deliverables. So why are we coming together today for this program? Let's go ahead and watch the following video.
Strong regional partnerships are essential to advancing the beach's mission for the public good. Our academic offerings are enriched by thousands of partnerships in public and private industries, educational institutions, and nonprofits. By strengthening and expanding these partnerships, we engage our community and build resilience in a changing world. By 2030, we will promote CSULB's intellectual capital to benefit the community and region. Our talented students, faculty, and staff will increasingly be a force for public good in the coming decade. By embedding structures for grand challenges and service learning in academics, we can focus our research, scholarship, and creative activities on work that benefits the community. We will leverage community partner expertise to advance our mission and strategic priorities. We will centralize and streamline CSULB's thousands of partnerships to benefit programs in every discipline and department. It will ease access to the community and help solidify our role as a champion for the local workforce.
So here's our summary where we've discussed the following items. We've provided a program overview. We've identified the curriculum structure, its program benefits, and we familiarized ourselves with the program timeline and deliverables. Now, with all of this in mind and all of this having been said, I hope everyone is super excited about this upcoming project and is super energized and motivated to apply to become one of the members of our cohort this upcoming spring. So again, my name is Jeremy Ramirez. You can reach out to me directly for any questions related to the application process and the program itself, and my contact information is listed here on the slide. I thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see your application soon.